So our topic is computer hardware 1. The course code is EEC 117 week 4. So operation of printer. A printer works by receiving an image for a computer, converting it into a printable format. Most times we will be able to print out our soft copy, which are installed on our gadget systems. In order for us to have the hard copy, we have to implement a printer, or we should join the graphics card wire to printer so that we can print out our soft copy into hard copy, so that we can have the copy at our hand physically. Then applying ink to toner to paper. Process of applying this ink, it will allow the color and the characters to be more clear than not adding ink on the printer. So we have receive image. The printer receives an image from a computer system. With the help of printer, you'll be able to receive images of the computer system in form of hard copy. So convert to printable format. So the printer processes the data and convert it into a printable format. So drawing image on drone, the printer uses a laser to draw an inverted copy of the images on a drone. So apply toner. The printer realizes to toner onto the drone, which is attracted to the areas charged by the laser. Transfer toner. The printer passes a sheet of paper over the drone, transferring the toner onto the paper. So the drum and the paper have to work together. The paper have to roll on the drum so that it will be able to bring out the appropriate content. So let's look at these types of printer. We have laser printer. It's a popular type of printer that uses a non-impact photocopier technology, where there are no keys striking the papers. It is directly, once it shows an fluorescent light, it will have to bring out the result of those soft copy into hard copy. We have inkjet printer. It's a computer peripheral that produces hard copies of a text, document, or photo by spraying droplets of ink onto paper. So they drop their inks on the paper before they will provide the output result. So we have a multifunction printer. The acronym of this multifunction is known as MFP. It's also a hardware device that consolidates the functionality of computer copier. The word copier refers to the duplicate of papers, which scanner and machine will provide an output for individuals to have copy. Then we have 3D printer. So the 3D printer builds three-dimensional objects by adding materials layer by layer. They are used in various industries, like industries that make photocopy of multiple papers at once. They have to use these 3D printers because it builds different dimensions of papers in one particular time. So we have an LED, which is light emitting diode printer. It's a type of computer printer similar to a laser printer, such as printer uses a light emitting diode, which is LED. It is known as a fluorescent type of light that emits on the device so that it will produce an soft copy of, so that it can produce an hard copy of a paper that are stored on our systems in form of soft copy. We have types of printer. Also, we have thermal printers. Have a head that consists of a row of tiny heating elements. The paper has a special coating that turns dark gray when it is heated. So with the help of the way they design paper, it consumes heat. That's why it does not burn when they were used with thermal printers. Whenever you use thermal printers, you realize that the paper is that hot because they have implemented it in order for them to have the ink should not stain those particular write-up on the paper. We have a solid ink printer. It's a computer printer introduced in the late 1980s. This printer was the first printer introduced in 1980 that utilized Warspex ink sticks instead of liquid like today's. These days we normally use liquid ink, but back then they used Warspex ink in order for them to have a output result of a soft copy. We have a 3D A3 printers. They are large floor standing unit that can print or scan up to tablet size like 11 and 17 in contrast A4. Machines can typically print letter. A thermal level printer is a type of printer that uses heat to transfer ink onto the label. So without implementing this heat on thermal level printer, they won't be able to have that output of those hard copy. So we have a color printer. A color printer is a type of printer that is capable of producing printer images in a range of colors in various types of colors using inkjet or laser printer technology. So types of printer, we have a plotter. It's a printer that interprets commands from a computer to make lines, drawings on paper with one or more automated pens, unlike a regular printer. And the best instant photo printer, consider an instant photo printer. The Fujifilm Instance Mini Link is easy to use and create most times. So we are going to identify modem. You can identify your modem by checking the sticker on the device, looking at how it connects to your wall. The word modem refers to a means of connecting internet from the device to our desktop or laptop. So the wall refers to the socket whereby or outlet where you will be able to input those ports, or using your computer system informations like check the sticker. You can also take the back of the device so that you'll be able to check the sticker and see whether there should be an IP address. Then the make and model of your modem is usually printed on a sticker on the back or bottom of the devices. So whenever you bought a modem, just check back of the sticker. You'll be able to see where they attach the IP address of this modem so that you'll be able to use them. The sticker may also include the default gateway address, user and password. So those gateway are the process whereby individual will not be able to have access or penetrate into it without your consent. So it's also applicable to password. A password serves as a security that will store our data and information. So check the connection of modem. Firstly, check the connection. The type of modem you have depends on how it connects to your wall. So you have to check the types of the modem before you buy it. Maybe your wall socket might be in different shape, and you went and bought the other modem with different shape. It will be more difficult for you to use. Cable modem, connect to a wall jack using a coaxial cable. We can use coaxial cable to connect our modems. DLS modem, connect to a wall jack using a phone or Ethernet cable. With the help of DLS modem, you'll be able to connect wirelessly or with wired, and this wired must be coaxial cable. So let's look at the fiber modem. Usually connect to a wall jack. Our wall jack is known as our outlet, where we'll be able to fix our socket jack using an Ethernet cable, which can be LAN cable and so on.